The Prime Minister, Dr. Barnabas Sibusiso Dlamini, left the country for Venezuela, where he will represent His Majesty King Mswati III at the Non-Aligned Movement Summit for Heads of State and Government. Addressing the media before his departure, the Prime Minister explained that there are a number of international assignments where His Majesty has been invited. The first one being the inauguration of the President of Zambia, Edgar Lungu, where the King is represented by the Deputy Prime Minister Paul Jhemini, who left the country on Monday. The Premier said the Non-Aligned Movement Summit is held after 3 years, and the last summit was held in Iran, where the Kingdom of Swaziland was represented as a member of the NAM. Jhemini says the President of Venezuela has invited His Majesty the King, but due to other equally important state duties, His Majesty could not attend. Hence, he sent a delegation which include the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Chief of Protocol, and government officials.
President of Venezuela umeme ingwenyama ukuthi njengelunga le-Non-Aligned Movement wekunene naye abe khona ngekubambeka ke imisebenzi yelive wekunene uthuma ke libandla njengoba naku sivalelisa nje siyakhona lifake khathi Minister of Foreign Affairs Babeshif Mkwakwa liphinda njalo lifake khathi Ambassador Zweli Mnis lomele live United Nations nalamanye ke ma-officials lafake khathi yena Chief of Protocol nalabanye umhlangano ke lo taba ngemalanga lamabili eVenezuela.
The Prime Minister said His Majesty has also been invited by the Secretary General of the United Nations to grace the opening of the United Nations General Assembly next week at the UN headquarters in New York, which will be officially opened by President Barack Obama of the United States of America.
Nalapho ke ingwenyama nekubambeka eveni bese uthuma lona lelibandla lelithabeli seVenezuela kuthi sale liqhubeka liya eNew York la liyawumela khona phinza njalo likhulumele bakangwane likhulumele live leSwatini lokusho ukuthi eNew York ikhona inkulumo la siphathise yona wekunene lesitawufike sikhulume so ke njengoba ke DPM angekho nathi naye ngosivuma siphuma sihamba lo tawubamba ke bekunene azabuye DPM Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs Edgar Hillary.
The Premier announced that in his absence and that of the Deputy Prime Minister, Edgar Hillary, the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, will be the acting Prime Minister, as the Kingdom cannot be without a Prime Minister or someone acting on his behalf. He said the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Nkosi Mabuza, will be the acting Deputy Prime Minister until the incumbent returns home, while the Minister of Home Affairs, Princess Tanzila, will be the acting Minister of Foreign Affairs. The Prime Minister told the media that they will be away from the Kingdom of Swaziland for 2 weeks. Reporting for Swazi TV News, I'm Sibusiso Dlamini with Bongani Matsebula at the King Mswati III International Airport.